Hi everyone. So I was like, hey, before anything, why don't we come over to the charts and at least show you how we take trades using the indicators before, showing you how to actually have access to them. All right. So we have an entry. We're about confirming an entry right here. Now the Venzitech trends up shows us that this is a bearish movement right here, but it's gone flat at this point, telling us it's consolidation. And then you see a pivot here that is moving towards a bullish zone, and you're getting a confirmation here for a bullish trade. You see that bullish confirmation there? It just switched to green. You could barely see it. We zoom in a little bit. You see, it just barely switched to green at that point in time. I already had the pivot down here, so I'm looking to see line number one here give me a confirmation, and then that's going to tell me to go in for my trade. All right. So perfect. Line number one just gave me my confirmation with that pause ball right there. So I'm gonna go in for a buy signal.
Order filled.
Why did I go in for a buy? Line number three and line number one confirmed. We already had that pivot here moving towards that bullish zone. I just needed those two confirmation. Now I'm taking this despite Venza trends up being in a bearish state because it's flat. And we said when it's flat, it could be in consolidation, meaning it could actually be reversing at this point. And we want to catch that reversal when it's actually happening. It started right off at the bottom here, but we want to catch the reversal early off when we already get our confirmation. So let's see how this trade is going to play out. So according to our rules that we set, that already went up to break even, and it's protecting $70, 70 ticks at this point in time. So that's like $105 at this point. Yep. So give or take, this is Asian session. We're already cleared of about 150 ticks. So I wouldn't want to hold this trade any longer. Just wanted to show you guys how our entries actually are like. If it was New York, of course, the trade would have been a whole lot faster in execution. But of course, this Asian session, a little bit slower. So I'm going to close off the trade at this point.
Order fulfilled.
With 200 and what, $24 in profit. All right. So it's just that simple. The indicators are not difficult to use. You just really need to know where your pivot is at. You see, we took this pivot right up at this point, and then we rode that pivot up right up to that point where we closed our trade. So join the Venzitech community. It's really simple. We're going to guide you through how to read our indicators, how to walk through every single trade with us. So it should be as smooth as it can be. Now, something we're not going to promise you is you're not coming in here to get a 100% win rate. It's not every single trade that you're going to take that you're going to make it out of it beautifully. Let me give you an example. It's still possible that I would have placed a trade here where I got this pivot, right? I would have placed a trade where I got this pivot right here, and then wait for, well, I would have gotten a bearish signal here, placed a trade to take this, but this still wouldn't have taken me down to TP. I mean, it could take me to about $160 in profit. Since it's Asian session, I will take that on MNQ. That would have gone more than 100 ticks to actually give you that value. 100 ticks is actually a whole lot. With the precision that we have, it's still very okay for you to trade NQ, but when I'm trading NQ, I use an entirely different ATM. This is the ATM I use when I'm trading NQ. So when I'm trading my NQ, I'm trading with a stop loss of 70 and a profit of 45. Now, most people are like, oh, that is like 2 to 1 risk to reward ratio. Yeah. Now, most often when I execute my trade, I'm not going to have this staying at 45, but because I want to take probably just 2 or 3 trades real fast, there are times I'm going to let it hit at 45 for an Asian session, give it space to roam, but still know that it's going to hit my TP. So that happens. All right. So let's move over to show us how to get access to the Venzitech